So I have a product criteria when I'm hunting the product for myself, and it's very, very simple to understand, but it's very, very effective and it saves a lot of time as well. So number one, once you will see the product, that's the one right here. I'm talking about 5x price. The rule is very simple. If I see a product in a retail for £10, the product retail price is £10, I should be able to source that product for little as £2 in order for me to sell that product and make profit out of it as well. But here, one thing I want to really make it clear, 5x rule is very effective, but at the same time, there are other things you have to keep in mind, especially once you are a new seller. Your objective should be to get sale, and also the other things also at the same time, that how much the product is. If the product is cheap, and even if it's making a little profit, but the quantity of that product is selling for higher, at the end of the day, you're going to be making same money. So if the product sells a lot, even though it have a less profit margin, then at the end of the day, the money that you will be making will be same at the same time. So it is not rule of thumb, but most of the time, once you are generally in a blink of an eye, you are looking at the product and you say, okay, well, the price is not 5x or 4x as well, then it saves you a lot of time. You just say, okay, well, I'm not just gonna sell this product. That's the way it is going to be. So next one is called Not Viro. So the way it works here is that if you go on to, for example, eBay, okay, onto eBay, you can search for Viro list eBay. Obviously, the link will be inside the show notes and in the description as well. They have a list of brands, for example, and also a lot of terms and condition. But obviously, if you have to read it by yourself, that's not the reason you bought this course. I will make it simplify. I will make it simple, everything for you as well. So any kind of famous brand, so if it's Nike and then you are selling Nike shoes as well, or if it's something which you will use their own logo and you're selling it as a brand new product, it's going to be a problem. But if, let's say, I have a Nike shoes and I bought them by myself and I no longer need those shoes as well, I sell them on eBay, that will be fine. You can get away with selling the product as used. But if you're selling it as a brand new, then it's going to be the problem. You will see a lot of products which are not original, and the shoes and hoodies and clothing and all those kind of stuffs, you will see a lot of sellers are selling it already. And a lot of people approach me that they will tell me, okay, my listing was taken down, but why other sellers are still selling the same product? You will get away with it as long as you get away with it. As soon the eBay gonna find out, or somebody will report your listing, then it's going to be the problem. So in general, I say sell the generic items, stay away from where you think gonna have a problem. And then it's pretty simple to understand. Okay, if I sell this product, so I'm gonna have a problem because I have a logo on it for this particular thing. So I sell mobile phone and accessories. If I'm selling a generic iPhone cable, I know I'm not gonna have a problem. But if I sell the cable in the packing which have the Apple logos, which is exactly trying to look like the original product, obviously I'm gonna have a problem as well. The next one, I said no brand. No brand is mean the brand is not really dominating the space in this criteria. And this is also a little explanation required of it as well. The brand prices can be different. So for example, if you are planning to sell iPhone cable, I'm just giving you one example here, or a watch for that sake, it doesn't mean that because a lot of people buy Casio watch, or a lot of people gonna buy the cable from Apple, you shouldn't be selling those products even they are generic as well. That's not what I mean, because at the end of the day the price difference is going to be huge. So Apple sell the cable for 25 pound, obviously the Casio watch and then Rolex watch, all those things are going to be expensive at the end of the day. So if your product is generic and doesn't have a logo on it, that's absolutely fine. You can sell that because there will be a price difference. But if the brand price and the known brand price and your product price are very close to each other, then you should not touch that particular product as well. The next criteria which I have, this you can say is a rule of thumb, simple. I never really go around it as well. That product that you are trying to sell, if it's an absolutely new idea, nobody else is selling it, and you are confident about it, that's absolutely fine. But if this is the product that other people are selling it, and then you're gonna sell with a unique proposition, probably change little bit of packing or little bit of there is a difference in the price as well, then you should at least find a seller who must have sold 5 of those particular same products and they have less than 1,000 feedback. So less than 1,000 feedback, because you can see these sellers are new and they have less than 1,000 feedback, and within last 30 days they have sold 5 of those products as well, which I will explain to you in the tools and all that kind of stuff how you can find it. But this is like a general product criteria. You should find a seller who have minimum sold 5 of those products in and have less than 1,000 feedback in last 30 days as well. The next one, the product that you are trying to sell should have a search volume that people come on eBay and search the product. Minimum 1,000 people in a month come to eBay and find that product as well. To find that is very simple. Again, the link for this one will be inside the notes as well. You just come to a keyword search tool, which is absolutely free as well. What you can do here is, let's say you wanna sell leather watch. The keyword is leather watch. I will search that one, and then it is telling me that with the leather strap there are 4,500 people looking for the watches with the leather strap. Like, that's exactly what they type, leather watch strap on eBay, and 4,500 people look for that particular thing, which is absolutely good enough because our criteria is 1,000. So these are the things you also, all of them have to keep in mind. This one, the keywords one religiously, this one religiously as well. The brand enviro, to be honest, this is a common sense. It's not something you should try to sell the copycat product as well. And the 5x price can be little bit flexible depending on how much quantity you will be selling at the end of the day. So these are things you keep in mind before we go into product research.